Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. I'm Coretta. So in this video, I will show you how to use a knockout text design to create easy peel die cut stickers. Come on y'all, let's get started. For this project, I will be using vinyl sticker paper for inkjet printers and my blue light grip mat. I will leave a list of these items in the description of the video. So here in Cricut Design Space, the first thing I'm going to do is add my text. To add text, I am going to select text on the left toolbar. When the text box opens, I am going to type the letter A, and then I'm going to click anywhere on the canvas so that I can type my next word. I will repeat the same process for my other word. Next, I am going to select the fonts that I want to use. I'm going to select the letter A, and then on the top toolbar, I am going to select the font. So right now the default is Cricut Sans. So I'm going to select the font. On the left pop-out window, I am going to select the System tab. And that is because I only want to see the fonts that are on my computer. Then I am going to select a font called Lovely Mood Display. So I'm just going to scroll down until I can find it. So I'm going to select that font there. Then I'm going to select anywhere on the canvas. I am going to select Anye. And I'm going to change the font to Lovely Mood Script. And then I'm going to select anywhere on the canvas to close the window. Now that I have my font, I am going to size the letter A a little bigger so that you can see what I'm doing. And so I'm going to select it. I'm just going to move it. Hold on. Move it over here just so I have somewhere, some open space. And I'm going to size it, and to size it, I am going to use the corner handle to make sure that I size it proportionately. So I'm just going to drag it using the corner handles. I am also going to change the color to blue, and to change the color, I'm going to make sure that the A is selected. And then on the top toolbar, next to Basic Cut, there's a color swatch there for the material color. And I'm going to select that color swatch. And then I'm going to select the blue color. It's a light blue color. So I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to select anywhere on the canvas to close the window. So for the name Anye, I am going to make sure that that is in front of the letter A. Now I'm going to select Anye, and then on the top menu, I'm going to select Arrange, and I want to select to the front. And I can see that it is grayed out, which means that Anye is going to be in front of the letter A. I'm going to click anywhere on the canvas to close the window. Next, I am going to rotate the name Anye so that the name starts at the bottom. To rotate, I am going to select Anye. On the top toolbar, I'm going to select where it says for more. I'm going to select rotate. I am going to change the rotate to a negative 90 degrees, and I'm going to hit enter. And then I am going to select anywhere on the canvas to close the window. After I rotate the name, I am going to size it and position it on the letter A where I want it to go. After I have sized and positioned the name, the next thing I'm going to do is add an offset to the name. To add an offset, I'm going to select the name Anya. On the top toolbar, I'm going to select where it says for more. I'm going to select effects, then offset. I am going to change the distance to 0.08 and hit enter. And once I'm satisfied with my offset, I am going to select apply. The next thing I'm going to do is slice the offset from the letter A. And to slice, I can only select 2 layers at a time. So with the offset still selected, I am going to hold down my shift key and I am going to select the letter A while I am still holding down my shift key. Then on the right, on the bottom of the layers panel, I am going to select slice. Once it slices, I am going to delete the unwanted pieces. So I'm going to, on the layers panel, I'm going to select that piece because I don't need it. I'm going to select that piece because I don't need it. And I'm going to select that piece because I don't need it. With the name sliced from the letter, I want to remove these little small pieces that are here. So there's like a dot there, and that little piece right there. And to do that, I am going to select the letter A. On the bottom of the layers panel, I'm going to select contour. When the contour window opens, I am going to select hide all contour. And then I am going to select the center of the A because I want it to be a hole right there. And I'm going to select apply once I'm finished. And this removed all of the little small pieces that were right there. So it was a dot right there. And then that little piece that was inside of the Y. Now that I have removed those small pieces, I am going to select everything. And on the bottom of the layers panel, I am going to select attached. For this project, I will be making easy peel die cut stickers. To create the easy peel die cut stickers, I am going to use the offset feature. First, I am going to create the knockout name sticker using the offset feature. To add an offset, I am going to select the letter with the name, and then I am going to go to the top toolbar, and where it says effects, I'm going to select effects, and then I'm going to select offset. I am going to leave the offset at the 0.08, and then I'm going to select apply. So here you can see my offset has some holes in it. So there's that hole in the Y, in the I, and in the A. If I leave it like that, the Cricut is going to cut that area out, and I don't want it to cut that area. So to get rid of those, I'm going to go back to contour on the bottom of the layers panel. I'm selecting contour, and I'm going to select hide all contours. I'm going to select the middle of the A, and I'm going to select apply. With the offset still selected, I am going to change the color to white. Now I'm going to select everything, and then on the right at the bottom of the layers panel, I am going to select flatten. So now this is the knockout name sticker, and so now I'm going to create the easy peel part for my sticker. And so that you can see everything good, so you can see it, I'm going to change the color of my background. To change the color of my black background, I'm going to go over to the bottom of the layers panel where it says background color. I'm going to select that color swatch right there. And then I'm going to change the canvas to gray. And now you can see the white offset that is around my knockout name sticker. Now to create the easy peel part of my sticker, I am going to select everything. On the top toolbar, I'm going to select effects. I'm going to select offset. I am going to leave my distance at 0.08, and I'm going to select apply. Then I'm going to change the color to white. Next, I am going to duplicate the last offset that I just created. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the knockout name sticker, and I'm going to move it out of the way. Then I'm going to select the offset, and I am going to duplicate this 3 times. And to duplicate, I am going to make sure that the offset is selected. On the top of the layers panel, I am going to select duplicate 3 times. This will give me 4 layers of the offset. Next, I am going to select the 4 offsets and the knockout name sticker. And on the top of the toolbar, I'm going to select align, then center. With all 4 offsets and the knockout name sticker still selected, I'm going to go to the bottom of the layers panel, and I am going to select attached. This is going to tell Cricut to cut the offset 4 times, to get the die cut, and to cut the knockout name sticker 1 time to get the kiss cut. Now I have my easy peel sticker, and I am going to size it to about 1.5 inches wide proportionately. So again, I'm going to use the corner handles, and I'm just going to size it down to about 1.5 inches. Nothing exact, just about right there. And then after I size it, I am going to select make on the top right. On this screen is my print then cut mat. Here, I want to print multiple stickers on one page. And to add the additional stickers, I am going to change my project copies to 12. And so I'm just going to highlight the one, type 12, and then I'm going to select apply. You can also use the up and down arrow to add or take away more copies of your project. Like if I hit the up arrow to 13 and then select apply, it is going to add another sticker right there. And I'm also going to add another one. No, I'm going to take it away because I don't want but 12 of them. Take that away by selecting the down arrow and then select apply. And now that these are duplicated, I am going to select continue on the bottom right. On this screen, I am going to select send to printer, and I'm going to select next. On this screen, I am going to select my printer. I am going to leave the add bleed on. Even though the offset is white, I'm still going to leave the add bleed on because that's just something that I do standard. I'm going to turn the use system dialog on, and then I'm going to select print. The system dialog box will open, and I am going to select my printer, and I'm going to select preferences. I'm going to change my paper type to HP photo paper. I'm going to change my print quality to best. I'm going to select OK and then print. Once the stickers have printed, I am going to select premium vinyl texture as my material settings. I am going to be using the blue light grip cutting mat, and I am going to place my sticker paper on the mat in the upper left hand corner. I'm also going to place it on the mat in the same direction as it shows on my computer, with the arrow on the left pointing up. Now I'm going to load the cutting mat into the machine and get the stickers cut out. Okay, so here are the finished stickers, and what you do with the Easy Peel stickers is that you peel away the edges like that. And we're going to peel away the edge for the inside as well. And then it just makes it easier for you to remove your sticker from the backing, because you have this little edge here, and you just bend that back and peel your sticker away. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this project. All right, guys, that's all for now. I hope that you're able to follow along with my process. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will respond back. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.